The Blackroot Forest was a place of whispers. Locals spoke of shadows that moved too fast and eyes that watched from the darkness. Deep within, a logging crew toiled under a brooding sky. They had come for the old trees, giants that had stood for centuries. But one stump, gnarled and thick as a man's torso, defied them. Chainsaws sputtered, their teeth sparking against its unyielding wood. Men cursed and strained, their faces slick with sweat and fear. Then one by one they started to disappear, a scream echoing through the silent trees, then nothing. The forest held its secrets close. The remaining men grew nervous. Whispers of a curse followed them back to their camp each night. The foreman, a grizzled man named Jeb, chewed on his worry like a dog with a bone. He'd seen a lot in his years, but this was different. This felt evil. It oozed from the stump like sap from a wound. Ezra, fresh-faced and eager, had arrived that morning. He was young, his muscles still taut with youthful confidence. He looked at the stump, at the fear in the men's eyes, and scoffed. He saw a challenge, not a curse. He ran his hand over the rough bark, calloused fingers tracing strange symbols etched into the wood. Spirals and slashes like claws dragged through clay. They seemed to writhe under his touch. "I'll stay after dusk," Ezra declared, his voice ringing with a bravado that bordered on foolish. Jeb tried to dissuade him, his voice hoarse with a fear Ezra mistook for fatigue. But Ezra was determined. He wanted to prove himself. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the forest in hues of blood orange and deep violet, Ezra picked up his axe. He would show them all. He would conquer the stump. The air grew heavy as Ezra swung the axe. It whistled through the air, a lonely sound in the stillness. The forest held its breath. When the blade bit into the wood, a silence descended, absolute and consuming. The buzzing of insects, the rustle of leaves, all of it vanished. From the heart of the stump, black sap began to ooze. It was thick and viscous, smelling of iron and burnt hair. The air crackled with energy. Then the stump split open, a gaping maw of darkness, lined with rows of needle-sharp teeth. Ezra stumbled back, his breath catching in his throat. From the depths of the stump, a voice, raspy and ancient, whispered, "Hungry." Ezra's vision swam. The axe slipped from his grasp, the metallic clang swallowed by the hungry silence of the forest. He crumpled to the ground. The first rays of dawn found Jeb and the remaining crew at the edge of the clearing. They had spent a sleepless night, haunted by the memory of Ezra's laughter echoing through the dark. Where there was once one stump, now stood 13, arranged in a macabre circle, and in the center, laughing hysterically, lay Ezra. His eyes were wild, his face a mask of manic glee. As they approached, they saw them, carved into each of the 13 stumps, a face, Ezra's face, frozen in a silent scream. The Blackroot Forest had claimed another soul. It held its breath, waiting for the next offering, for the next soul to claim. The hikers and hunters who dared to enter its depths would never be seen again. And if you listen closely on the wind, you can still hear it. The echo of Ezra's laughter, a chilling reminder of the forest's hunger.